Okay, third video of the Google slide on subtraction and talking about subtraction as distance between 2 points. All right, so here I'm going to rename it just so I can make sure it's there. Subtraction as distance between 2 points. Okay, so should we run this one and let's go ahead and talk about the hardest math our kids do when it comes to subtraction, the zeros. And I'm going to start with the hardest one our third graders do, the double zeros. And so I'm going to use an example, 500 minus 258, right? And I just made that number up. It can be a number we want it to be. We teach it this way. Let me show it before I erase it. Just how it's traditionally taught, and I've seen teachers teach it here. We'll talk about that. We cannot borrow anything from here, so we got to move over here. And so we have to scratch that out, make that a 4, and make this into a 10, right? Because we brought in the 100, right? Anyways, this is really 100 now. You can think about it. And then we tell them, well, I still haven't gotten here, so let's make this into a 9 now. We'll make that into a 10. And then we keep doing that. And once in a while, yeah, it's pretty bad. So that double bar really freaks our kids out. And I'll have teachers tell me all the time, so they can't subtract this. They can't subtract this. But if we think of this in terms of distance between 2 points, I can have that initial conversation with a kid when I go help them out. Hey, this is 0. This is 500. We can say it's about 100. We can say it's about 200. That's about 300. That's about 400. And then to make things fair, I'll scratch that out and I'll stretch out this number line if we need to, right? To make it more uh, proportional, right? Fit to scale. We'll say that's 500, right? So hopefully these guys are about the same distance apart from each other. Say, look, I'm 500, man. I'm 0 to 500. It's 500 apart. Where does 258 land? And we can have that discussion. Well, halfway there is to what? 50. So 258 is right about here, right? And now have that conversation with your student, or that I have with them. So, well, it's like 200 something, man. So, right, what do you think it's going to be? So the hopefully will tell you, right? It's about 240-ish, right around there. About 240, maybe 242. They'll kind of give you the answer. They kind of can figure it out really quickly. But you already know that if they mess up with the algorithm, the American algorithm, they already kind of know that this is what I'm looking for. Just because we're talking about distance between 2 points, or distance from 0, or distance from this point to that point, we're thinking about the ruler postulate and geometry, which is a sophomore thing, is a high school thing, but it can translate down to the lower grade levels. So here's 258. Now I can zoom in, and here's 500. How far is 258 from 500? We go to the nearest 10. Let's go to 260. We know it's a 2. Now let's go to where? 300, right? And we know that's 40. And then we know that 300 is 200 away from 500. And there's my answer, 242. Boom, done. That's it. I don't have to worry about double barring, none of that stuff. The easiest problems to do on the number line are the double zero problems, especially with 3-digit. They're really, it's like very, very simplified version of how to do it, because you're just finding distance between 2 points. I'll get parents that get upset, like, well, I mean, you made it very easy, and that's not fair. And then why? So we want it to be easy for the kid who's on the struggle. Anyway, so um, if you're a parent watching this, or a guardian of your child that goes to, or you have a kid that goes to Sharon on ISD, think about different ways that we can subtract. And one of the big ones for me, the kind of easiest one to understand, is finding the distance between 2 points on a number line by having the conversation of that we're just finding the length between something. Okay, so 258 is 242 away from 500. All right, hope this video's helped.